Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the 22 Panels Heavy Metal Book Club. I am joined by Peter. I am joined by Matt. I am joined by Dillon Gilbertson, whose Kickstarter is moving into fulfillment stage. He sent out stuff today. Woo!
Woo!
Which means the next one's right around the corner.
I mean, calendar-wise, kind of.
I know. Um, how's it going, guys? We kind of doubled up this time.
A little bit.
Well, because we got to see just enough Alien that I really wanted to read it. But I kind of agreed with whichever one of you said that you didn't think we could necessarily do a whole episode from it, particularly given how much we talked about it already. Um, but we finished reading the Alien graphic novel, and I did. I really Simonson knocked it out of the park.
When doesn't he?
Simon
Well,
Miss.
this is true, but
Yeah, this book it was gorgeous from top to bottom. I loved everything. Every piece of art on
now
it,
I
I loved.
only seen the movie Alien once, so it's not deep in my memory. But there was one point where I'm like, this is way bigger than it was in the movie, wasn't it?
I mean, I think that's for visual effect. That's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a visual effect that's coming at you to look
That's-
bigger.
That's some
Yeah.
fantastic foreshortening.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm certain that there's that too, but I was really impressed that if anything, the climactic, alien out of the belly scene was more startling to me in the book
movie, yes.
than the movie,
Yeah.
though I was watching for it, even though I knew it was coming, even though like it's a great use of the page turn.
Yeah.
Lovely.
For sure.
It is so, I mean, just and again, I mean, part of it is the differences in storytelling and movies, and part of it is, or comics versus movies, and part of it is certain things that comics just do so well, and a good page turn is high on the list of. I don't know that you can
It's harder to do in a movie.
fight
For sure.
that suspense.
Yep.
Where I know it's coming. I know it's coming all the more because having seen the movie, it really foreshadows it. You got this big blotch of red, and you know what's coming, and still you turn the page, is like, oh shit.
Yupper.
Yeah, I really like the scene. The only thing I felt about this part that they probably could have done without was eruption of scarlet shower of flesh of or a flesh of blood. This is like the only thing
You're
that
right.
I really like this comic, and I really don't like
The
how
words weren't
sometimes
necessary.
It's
yeah,
it's a
sometimes
very
they go
very-
off and add in words, and it's like you're showing this so well.
yeah,
Why
it's
are
very
you
it's very telling, not showing.
right?
I mean, in a lot of ways, that's something that I'd say is an editorial ball drop. Because I could see how you'd put that stuff in the script, but
Yeah,
then when you
you're
look at
you're
that
on
page,
that other one that they were just on with
Yeah.
Brett tries to desperately
desperately to scream.
is another
I mean,
time.
you want to make absolutely certain that you might just have it say no sound. I think you want to. I think you want to emphasize that it's not just that you don't see a word balloon or anything like that, but that literally no sound is coming out.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I think it's too much to say that he's desperately trying to scream. You can see that. I mean, part of that is the time. Comics were still way too exposition heavy in the the late 70s. But part of it, I like that's the sort of thing that I'll lay on an editor. An editor should have said, yes, this was in the script, but looking at this picture now, we don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just had a word balloon with like a dot in it or a exclamation point. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. This exposition probably ain't the best.
Right. And I agree, all the more so on the alien out of the stomach. You don't need and to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think I noticed it until you said it.
And that's fair. And I did notice it, but that said, part of the reason I noticed it
But that also means that
was it was just like this
right. The
distraction
fact
to
that I
like
didn't
this
notice it
amazing
until
thing
you
going
said
on.
it means that it was even less necessary.
Right.
I guess that's fair.
I think the panel on the next page, that bottom panel though, or sorry, I guess so it's a couple pages forward. One with the big xenomorph after they find him, and then Brett tries desperately to scream. So the bottom panel there, like I just want, I don't know, as a print on my wall or something. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Oh, that is a pretty good
It's
one. Yeah.
Which one?
the bottom
This
panel
one
here.
on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
he's got just enough fear in his eyes too. I mean, I love how
Mhm.
done right, just a couple of lines can make so much feeling show through.
Well, what I think we need in that panel
And the
is
teeny tiny motion lines to show like the
the shaking.
right.
I think what we need there is a caption box that says Brett was scared.
And maybe.
And actually, seeing as this is let's see if I can set it up as a two-pager here.
That looks like a good Facebook.
Oh, it's the wrong way though.
Not the profile pic, the background pic goes right across the
Or
top of your
the
page.
banner or whatever.
Yeah, the banner. That's it.
See, I think that this is the two-page spread here.
Yeah.
And then you don't actually need that because it says
He finds the screen.
Brett finds his screen. You don't have to say it's missing because it's there. Like these two, you could have just left the exposition and that would have shown you that the scream came just as he was like,
Yeah. I would accept like that would have been great. Like
yeah,
the two-bit, yeah, with the two-page spread and they have the large arg and then Brett
right.
finding the scream or finds the
This is
scream.
this is totally how like reading all of these really good comics though is spoiling us. We're starting to like notice really nitpicky things
And also, you got to think about it. In 1977, this was probably the way it was done, period.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's way
Oh,
less.
God.
I mean, if this was a Stan Lee page, think of how much exposition there
Exactly.
would be box in every fucking panel
Yep.
because I got to get paid for being a writer.
Yepper.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I mean like that's very true, but it's
Was it Roy Thomas doing the writing? I think.
I believe so.
Yeah. No, Archie Goodwin. So even more from that older style of lots of exposition, lots of dialogue.
otherwise like I don't know. I guess like I don't remember the set pieces perfectly, but or like I remember Alien and like the thing is like reading the comic, most of it just sort of processes really well to the movie. Um,
I kind of wish, and like seeing as I like saw Alien for the first time in like the last 5 years, it's like not even a major wish. I kind of wish that I'd somehow come across the comic first.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see
that would be cool.
how I mean that's I mean going back to what I was saying either on or off air about Megalopolis.
Yep.
Like I'm kind of glad that I read the comic first.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the movie feels.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see, like, to see the xenomorph, to see the face hugger, to see the ships and just the
Mhm.
characters and stuff, and then just be really excited to see that translated to real life kind of a
All
thing.
right.
Yep, that'd be cool.
Well, and also like there's no way to it's harder to know exactly how well they told a story that you know already.
Right.
So I'm really curious as to whether like somebody who read this who hadn't seen Alien would then go see Alien and not be surprised by anything, or at least not be surprised by anything that literally wasn't different. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
The main difference that I remember, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch the movie before reading it, was when Tom Skerritt's character Dallas goes missing. The whole scene where Sigourney Weaver finds him, and
Yeah.
he's covered in the maggots. Like this left that like that's
I
a.
think we just see his foot, don't we? Or is that
I,
a different one?
I think that was a different one. I don't think we ever
Okay.
see Dallas
These
again.
these feet. But
That was the
that's not
one thing that I
Scarrett.
was like,
That's
that's interesting. We're just gonna let Dallas go. He could be alive, probably not, but oh well.
well, I think she makes it clear that he's not. She's like, no, nobody survived that.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. We are not going looking.
Yeah.
I'd like some of us to go home, please.
Yes.
Like, and this just, um, it is like from just a story standpoint, like the fact that the woman who's the supposed to be irrationally kind and caring for everyone is the one that's much better at no.
Taking care of everyone.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take care of everyone, but like part of that is we have quarantine protocols.
Mhm.
You guys stay the fuck out there until we know you're not going to kill us all.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I thought that was
And it's the tough guys that are like, no, we got to let him in.
yep.
Yep.
I I mean, yeah, and then it was I mean, but also Ash is the one who ended up letting them in, and Ash is a complete
Right. And they didn't even know he was an android.
yeah. Ash is actually a wild card no matter how he seems, right?
Mhm.
So
But yeah, no, this was really brilliantly done. Can you imagine being able to buy it for $3.95?
Yeah. Of
Where's
course,
my time machine when I need one?
when it came out, I was 1 year old, so my parents probably wouldn't have bought it for me.
Yeah, I was -1 years old, so
So they didn't plan ahead and think, oh, baby might like this.
right.
what's that like? It yeah, the visuals are like I think we've said this are just super stunning and like even you know
I one question that I'm kind of curious is about that we don't have because we've got a digital copy is what the page dimensions were because it's got more European panel structure. So I wonder if it was more magazine size
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
for the chapters that were in heavy metal, so probably. And I think that
Yeah,
that's
I was gonna
really
say.
good because having those extra panels to give depth or give um action
Yeah, I
is
think
really
I mean like it's
important.
definitely out of a heavy metal, and I'm pretty sure the heavy metals were magazine
Right.
size even back
Yeah, they
then.
were magazine size. Yeah.
So
Google says it's 8.11 by 10.86.
8 by 10. Is that A6 size?
It's more or less eight by 11, more or less.
Yeah.
It's
uh,
a little bit bigger than because like most comics are like 7.5 by 10 or 7 by 10.
Hmm.
So yeah,
a little bit.
very, very well done. So many beautiful pages.
Yep.
Yeah.
Made me like Alien more than I liked it before.
Yeah.
But Alien was so good even before this. Anyhow, we'll stop talking
Now, I mean, a lot of people think
about
it is, and I appreciated it, but like, I didn't have any desperate urge to like watch it again, or like, I still haven't watched any of the other Alien movies. I've just watched the first one.
Try.
You really
Um,
should watch the second one
Yeah.
because James Cameron took it to such a great
I will
level.
probably eventually. Right. No, I've
Well, I
heard
was
good
also gonna
things, and
say,
like, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah. I'm just
Go
saying,
ahead.
like, out of all of them, the first two are the must watches.
Right.
yeah, Alien was like this great space horror, and then
Yep.
Aliens was
Made
this
it an
great
action horror.
space action kind of
Yep.
horror.
Yep.
It was like the best comparison I have to it is Gremlins and Gremlins 2, only I think Aliens is probably better than Gremlins. So, or Alien is
Which
probably better than Gremlins.
How dare you?
those are two more
I
movies that I
love
haven't
Gremlins.
seen.
Do not take offense to that.
I haven't seen Gremlins 2. I've seen the first one.
You haven't seen
Man,
Gremlins or Gremlins 2?
I've seen the
man,
first one, not the second
I
one.
No,
haven't
no,
seen
I was
either of
asking
them.
Tad. Oh,
Nope.
wow. That's funny because I was thinking about how, like, Sneakers as a kid, sorry, like, slightly off topic. We watched Sneakers recently for something else.
I still need to
Um,
watch it for something else, but yes.
yeah, but I was thinking about how Sneakers as a kid, I'm pretty sure, like, you and Adam watched it a lot, and
Oh, I love sneakers.
I don't remember watching it ever. Like I somehow
Wow.
like even though it was on in the house, just completely avoided it. So, and I remember that we watched Gremlins and Gremlins 2 a lot as a kid, but as I also think about that, I'm like, okay, I think that was like grandma's house, which you weren't there as often. So,
Right.
I watched Gremlins. It was the same thing with Critters. I watched Gremlins 2 and Critters 2 ad nauseum before I'd even seen or heard of the first one.
oh nice.
And then I saw the first ones when I was much older, and I was like, wow, these are really good.
Mm-hmm.
No, they are
Raiders,
amazing.
especially. That was a great movie.
Anyway, we're getting way off.
I meant no offense by saying I think Alien might be better than Gremlins, but
Alien's more artsy than Gremlins.
right.
It's more highbrow than Gremlins.
I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Shall we
Yeah.
go August of 79 and time out Opus Infinity?
Yeah. I liked this first
I
comic.
loved this story.
Yeah.
It's
And I actually
really
just noticed something that I hadn't noticed before.
What's that?
Like she
Is naked? I
looks,
noticed that. That was the
well,
first thing.
no, she looks old in these opening panels here, and he looks young. But once he
I don't know. He
wakes
looks
up, no, well, he's sleeping here.
I
We
mean,
keep,
he does look a
yeah,
little younger. I think she stays the same age, but he does look a bit younger while he's sleeping there.
I think when she starts dancing, she starts feeling a little bit younger as he's getting older. I mean, it's like a subtle thing. And mostly I think the art is beautiful, and I love the idea of playing and dancing a universe into existence.
Mm-hmm.
It really reminded me of Sandman.
I was literally gonna say, like, yeah, it reminds me of Sandman, of like, what?
Siblings coming together to do their part to keep something
Right, right.
going.
Yeah, I really
Really,
like
that's
this
it. It
split
just oozed
page
of it.
on the page right before this, where it's just space and then go down one, down another. There we go.
Space.
Yeah.
Space, and then him playing and her dancing.
Yeah. Those might actually be.
Your favorite? Because they're probably my favorite this time.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked a lot of like this issue in like the comics. I'm not sure I can think of another image that particularly stood out to me as, oh, that I really would make that my top whatever or top panel.
I, I mean, like a close second and third are literally the next two
Two.
panels.
Yep.
You know,
Those are
the
really
the
good.
the page and then the top half. Um,
Who wrote this?
it's a
I was going to
Val
say Neil Gaiman.
Merrick.
Al Maverick.
Neil Gaiman. Sure. Yeah. That guy. He wrote it. You know, uh,
We don't need to get into that.
47 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. How old is Neil Gaiman?
Oh
Mm.
wow, I'd forgot. Okay, so Val Merrick
Yeah.
is
He was
the
born in 1960.
co-creator of Howard the Duck.
Nice. Wait, the comic, right? Not the first
Yeah,
movie.
Not the movie. Yeah.
yeah.
Funny. Thank you for clarifying.
I mean the movie's based on the comic, but like get co-creator
Uh,
status
I
for
understand that it's based on the comic, but that's like
yeah.
saying the first Captain America is based on the comic.
Apparently there is a director's cut of that
That was
that's
better.
starting to make the rounds
Of Howard the
Oh,
Duck.
well, that's nice.
that has some
I
things to be said for it.
Oh, no kidding.
I completely believe that.
Right.
I'm
That
just
makes me happy.
like it doesn't make me like go off and say I'm not just
No,
like
I get it. I get it. And like I reserve the right to not agree that it's like good rather than just better. But like I
sure, 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 sure,
recently
sure.
read an article from somebody who'd gotten to see it and it's like, oh, that could be interesting.
Sure. No, like I'm just it's one of those commentaries where there was a lot of like those early comic book movies in the
Right.
80s and 90s and early thousand where
Well,
it's
and it
like
was a particularly early one.
yeah, yeah, right. That was
It was like
wait, that
post
was
Superman and post really bad Spider-Man, but kind
right. There
of,
was a
you know,
Spider-Man before Tobey Maguire, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
yeah. It was like
Uh,
I think the
uh,
Spider-Man was actually before Superman even.
It might have been.
Yeah.
interesting.
It was it was bad.
Well, it's kind of funny because I feel like the Christopher Reeves was the first Superman, right?
No.
No,
Well,
Christopher
yeah,
George Reeves.
yeah,
that was the TV show
Yes.
yeah.
and the serials. Just
Oh,
like
okay.
there was a Batman serial way
Right.
back
I
before
was
Adam
talking
West.
about the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think I think we were all talking modern era, Matt,
Fair enough.
which when it comes to superhero movies starts, I think, with the Christopher Reeve
Agreed.
is oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how we got on this. Anyhow, I remember there
Howard
was
the
some
Duck.
connection. Right. Val Merrick, Howard the Duck,
Yeah.
making sure that we were talking about the comic and not the movie.
I love that.
And then the discussion unwinds into
Christopher
the
Reeve.
uncut version of
Captain
the
America.
first Captain America might have actually been pretty good. And Yeah, I don't know. A lot of those, and again, I'm not sure it's like, the people who made them actually, again, just didn't have the full creative license or the final say. Could be that.
Well, and a lot of it was they just, I mean, the effects just weren't there.
That's also true.
Oh, back in the day, absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know, I mean, we just watched uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh,
Dracula.
no, before the Dracula, the Aguirre, who was that? Who's the director of
Oh
that?
God.
Werner Herzog. And actually, as I think of it, I always get Werner Herzog and Roger Corman mixed up. So strike that anyway. Um,
yeah. Don't.
Roger Corman did a Fantastic Four movie that like is god awful, but it was his way to hold on to the rights. He had to spend at least $1 million to make a movie to hold on to the rights. And like they did some of the costume stuff okay. Um,
Which Fantastic Four movie was that?
oh, it wasn't even
It
released.
wasn't. No.
Yeah, the one from like the 80s or whatever,
Got
the
it.
94.
90s, yeah.
Got it.
94. It had Craig J. Nevis, Kevin, or no, that's the writers. Alex Hyde White, Jay Underwood, and Rebecca Staub. If any of those names mean anything to you, then like
You're a
weird.
nerd. No.
Michael Bailey as Ben Grimm.
Not Michael Bay. Michael Bay.
Michael
No,
Bailey
I'm just kidding,
Smith.
dude. Joke. Joke.
Michael
Joke.
Bay
Michael
Lee.
Bay was Michael Bailey,
Bailey
and then he had to get
Bailey
away from this
Smith,
film.
who
Yeah, he had
did play
to
Super Freddy in
disassociate
Nightmare on
himself with
Elm
that.
Street, The Dream Child.
Oh, so Dylan might have seen it.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. Say that last part again.
He played Super Freddy in A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child.
The Dream Child. Super, I mean,
The 1989 movie.
Super
And he
Freddy's
apparently
Super Freddy's
played
and Freddy's
Creepy in
dead.
Men in Black 2.
Oh, is
Creepy
Super
Black.
Freddy Super Freddy's the Freddy inside the comic book when the guy draws his own comic and then
Okay,
leaves
okay.
without being inside it.
Nice.
So that wasn't Robert Englund, that Freddy?
Apparently not.
I'm gonna Google this. Word, now I'm in a rabbit
He
hole.
played what's the one after that you mentioned?
He was
Uh,
creepy
in
in
in Freddy's Dead.
no in Men in Black 2.
Men in Black
And
2.
this is kind of cool. He's a power plant worker number 2 in Fantastic Four First Steps.
Nice. I still haven't seen that movie. Maybe at
I
some
haven't
point.
either.
That's
The
cool.
Great Trap Part 4, where they kill my favorite character.
Kyleman's already
Oh, wait
dead.
a minute. Jay Underwood, who played Johnny Storm, is power plant worker number 1.
Oh, that's great.
Well, he's my
And
favorite power plant worker.
and
All
and
right.
and the ABC newscasters, or the ABC newscaster William Russell, is played by the guy that played Reed Richards, Alex Hyde White. And the Channel 9 newscaster, Carolyn something or other, is played by Rebecca. So they brought all 4 of them and gave them parts in the new
Hey,
thing.
how would you like to continue your legacy only in a better version of the movie that you made that never got released?
I mean, apparently they were willing to.
No. I mean, I would be willing to too. I'm just anyhow.
I mean, since we started on the Captain America side, does anybody remember who played that Captain America?
Nope. But I do
I
remember
don't
the
remember
He
his
Great
has a
name.
Trap
very
Part
famous
4.
father.
Oh, you mean a reverend? Just kidding. Anyhow.
He has a very famous father.
Was it Jesus?
God, what does that even mean?
I don't know. In the 1990 Captain America. Captain America was played by Matt Salinger.
Jamie Salinger's father?
J.D. Salinger is his father.
JD. Oh, okay. So, how about that Great Trap Part 4?
Yeah, it was okay.
Thank you, Matt.
It was pretty trappy.
Yeah.
It was pretty trappy. They killed off my favorite character.
Which one was your favorite character?
This dark-haired dame.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, but didn't she get to go off to like the equivalent of heaven
I
to
don't
be with
know.
her other guy? Isn't that what the end here is, or is that a different dame?
That's a different dame. That's
I,
the other
oh, it
dame.
is a different dame. I thought it was the same dame. That's why I was confused. Hey,
Nope.
I thought it only looked slightly different because she was dead now and off
Nope.
in the stars.
Nope. That's the other dame.
Uh,
See, like there was the
that
traps
just means
one,
that the
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 great traps
story
one
wasn't
through
even as
three,
cool
but
as I
like
thought it was,
even
and I didn't
before
think it was.
that, there was a whole bunch of stories. Like there was a part where this dark-haired dame, I don't remember what her name is. I should actually go remember that. First of all, Mona told me of her husband's tragic death. Oh, I think it's Mona. But like she was with like the first kind of villainous dude who like we weren't sure if he was really
Gotcha.
villainous or not way back in some other a comic with some other name. And then this girl, the blonde or the lighter haired one, which yeah, I know it does not look that distinguishingly different to be able to be like, oh, is this like a different person? Um, was Morris White's primary love interest at the time, and he goes off and like goes to that world where he saves them, and she's being held in a some sort of aquatic or some sort of aquarium and being forced to use a
Okay.
breather to live,
Okay.
and they have to like take her back home, and she has to get some scientist she has to work with her, and that's kind of the reference they make to the scientist here. I'm pretty sure that's the same
Okay.
scientist because that dude's not the original weird villainy looking dude. So doesn't really matter. I don't know how I've retained most of that.
So how about this Dangbert Whittlespoon Dangendorf the third? You spent time in Portland, Peter. Did you ever meet Dangbert Whittlespoon Dangendorf the third?
Probably not. Considering how deeply he went into three finger end joint holds for bowing string or bowstring, holding bowstrings.
Yeah,
I was a little bit like, is that actually accurate? And
it
I think
is.
it might be, but at the same time, it's like, okay, whatever.
But it was still dumb.
Yeah.
Kind of like this next one. The
Yeah,
freeways. This was fun.
this was fun, yeah.
It was. It's a
some
little.
interesting social commentary.
I just noticed that someone in the crowd there was wearing the same mask as this person is, right? Isn't that the same one in the middle panel, bottom right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, middle
I mean,
panel.
it's a
Sorry,
very
sorry,
similar looking mask at the
second
very
panel, bottom
least.
right.
Yeah. Like this
Yeah, right there.
one person who's off in the air and not really doing anything is causing a massive traffic jam. And it's just
I
people.
I thought we were gonna get a Silver Surfer story when I saw those feet go in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, at least we got a surfer story.
We did. We absolutely did. Two of them in this episode.
Also, her mask disappears like on the next page. Oh, I guess it doesn't disappear. They have this moment where they show her lips and then like the mask is still there. I don't know if it's being taken off.
I mean, it's still there here. You can't see it great here, but it could be under.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Or no, here it is.
Why didn't
Yeah,
she
but
put
it
it on at
was
all?
like the lips up here that I was talking about. If you look at the
Yeah.
top.
Are the lips breaking through the mask? What's happening there?
I think it's just coming
No,
off.
I think it's right here.
It is, but why
I
why
think the
why
artist
That's
did
what
just
I
you
was
forgot
take
to
it
saying.
put
off?
it in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's showing like the mask is like.
Piece of shit.
Showing how fast she's going.
Is that what it's showing? I don't know.
I don't know. Feels like one of those things that we shouldn't question too much.
I guess. And then they like shoot her down with this thing.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
That kid gets it. That kid knows what's going on.
That kid
Yeah.
gets it.
And then we get some Montelier. I like this story too.
This was
This is a
considering
continuation
like
of the last one.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, is it?
interesting.
You're
Yeah.
at the mall and you can't leave because there was a nuclear bomb that went
That's
off.
right. This is this is the second part.
And it started making me wonder, did the nuclear bomb go off above them, or is this just to keep them shopping?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Well, it seems based on what they're saying, it seems like a really bad time to have the nuclear bomb go off above them just to keep them shopping, because it seems like you could have gotten a lot more people.
I mean, that's possible.
I'm not going to question their methods. They're shopping, and that's all
That
they're
said, this Montelier is a lot better since whoever translated it didn't
Yeah.
fuck it up.
No hillbilly whatever translation.
hmm
This is very Star Wars.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't read it. Did anyone read it?
Nope.
No.
Especially now that we're on part what? I don't know. It doesn't even
Like
tell us
six?
anymore.
Yeah, part 6.
Oh, there it is, part 6.
We all missed the boat on Star Crown.
Well, I read part 1 and I kind of liked it, but then I didn't read part 2 and I haven't felt like going back. This was a particularly uninspiring text for Galactic Geographic, I thought,
Yeah.
but I did like the picture.
Oh,
Yep.
I really like the picture. I don't
Agreed.
remember anything about the text other than
Yeah, that was
whoa.
That's sort of the problem with it.
Yeah.
whoa.
Apparently, whoa was the name of the planet because at the end they were like, and now we come together. Earth, Celeron, Noron, and whoa. I'm like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
Airtight garage.
Yeah, he was doing some serious hatching this issue.
Yeah, this is wild.
Oh, hell yeah.
It almost doesn't look like him
That
at all.
said, I totally didn't realize it was Airtight Garage until I went back and read the top of it and I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's almost like a 2-page interlude in an airtight garage.
Yep.
And again, like I need to read it together. I'm looking forward to the point where we decide that it's time to read Airtight Garage together, because like sometimes I feel like he's just making so many quick cuts that like because it's 4 months since the last time you did this part of the story, and there were 2 other story parts in between. That like holding them all together is just impossible.
Sure.
But there's just way too, I mean, it's just it's Mobius. And while you know he's jamming, like he has all the pages there while he's jamming. He's not having to go, what was I thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And I can't imagine him putting this detail into it without a purpose.
Probably not.
It's valid.
I love this bottom panel here with the big
Explosion.
circle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a sun or yeah, I have no idea what it is even, really.
Is it
A
an
luminous point
explosion, a
creates itself.
shining? Yeah.
The depths of his concentration. The luminous point grows till it overwhelms him with its total splendor. And then on to Monsieur Glou Glou.
Monsieur.
This one was one that qualified for me anyway, qualified as cool looking, but
I thought it was funny.
see, for me, I felt like it was supposed to be funnier than it actually wound up.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I mean, I look at it and I'm
I
like,
would agree that it was probably meant to be funnier than it was, but
I do
Yeah.
like how her hair rollers turn into guns and shoot at him though.
right. No, I mean, there's all sorts of little gags,
Yep.
but I look at it and I'm like, I feel like at least each strip is supposed to be a gag strip.
hmm I love how he's got that
And
Fantastic Four Captain Mr. Fantastic eyeball coming out to zoom in. It's so funny.
right,
yeah. I do like the first one. The first one I thought was pretty good
right.
of the three.
Just
where
farming wax from this dude's ear while he sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
he's just farming everything from the studio. It's like, oh, it's
Let's go get a
like your first
broom.
like, what is he doing? And then it's
Right.
like, I've got first quality wax for your floor, and then it's like, that's nice. How about a broom? So he just goes back to the guy and plucks hair to go make a broom.
I mean, I guess this next one is it turns out he's hiding behind the female,
Yep.
trying to hunt, and then instead gets squashed between them as they dance.
Yes, dance.
Yes. We will say dance.
Eh. Okay, now this last one's funnier to me. I finally got that
Her hair
his
rolling
wife
with
is
a gun.
telling him to stop eyeballing, and then he like has the thing pop out to look at the ass, has the thing pop out, yeah, to look at the boobs, and that's when she releases her gun curlers on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you got it.
No, I somehow missed that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
No,
think
no, I'm
because I
not.
didn't I agree with you. I think the first strip is the coolest, but like it kind of flew over me the first time too. And the second one, let's face it, even when I get it, I don't actually think it's that funny.
Yeah,
It's just kind of a thing.
but you get it. So at least it makes sense now.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
by the
with you.
time I hit the third one, I just wasn't paying enough attention.
Yeah,
No, that's fair.
I'm with you.
Yeah, the second one definitely is probably the weakest part. So yeah,
Love me some Zooks though.
it
Van
was
Bodie's
fun.
awesome. Von Bodie's
Cowardly Zooks. Oh, sorry, it's Cowardly Sergeant Sunflower.
So short.
This just reminds
Just a
me of
couple
Sunflower.
pages. Well, it's the same artist,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
just not as many boobs.
right. No boobs.
No
Well,
boobs or Zooks.
that feels like a crime, don't you think?
The art on Dragon World was so good that
Yeah,
it almost made me want to read it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think
I didn't read it.
every page of Dragon World feels like my favorite panel.
They are beautiful art, but I didn't read it.
No, me neither.
Yeah, no, I would freely admit I'm not sure I would have gone back to read it anyways, but I was kind of dashing to get everything done.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will probably go back to read Dragon World if I'm being honest. Sorry, audience.
I do like the Peter Cooper.
Yeah, Space
is
Story is
awesome.
awesome.
A space story.
Yep. And very cyclical.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
You can just reread it again and again, and
Mhm.
it's still accurate.
That last panel there is my favorite panel in this issue.
It's a good panel. I'll
Yep.
freely admit that. I had
Love
forgotten
that
about that one, but it's good. Just
Yeah,
I mean, this is actually the second surfing
it
hmm
is.
in this issue. That's kind of cool.
This one felt way more Silver Surfery though than the first one.
That
Yeah.
is true.
I also dug Newark City.
I thought New York City was brilliant.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was good. Definitely good.
Like the seals in the bathtub.
Yeah. He thinks he's going insane, and then he suddenly is like, of course.
I'm Noah.
Yeah.
The mess of fatedness.
I wanted to like this one.
It
I
looks cool.
it does look cool. I don't know that I have much else to say than that, but
Right. Right.
Hmm.
did find that it was entertaining to
Did you know
sort of
that the bus is still, I mean, it's back in heavy metal, so of course you knew this, but the bus is still going. Paul Kirchner's got another bus collection coming out soon.
oh
Like a new one?
dang. Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
That's awesome.
because he hasn't stopped.
You know, I really dig this episode of The Bus. It was really, really amusing.
I didn't fully understand it like I did the other ones. It's just like the
Can
bus is
I
just
can
outside of his.
I can I pose an idea to you?
Please do.
He leaves the bus, he starts walking, he goes inside, he's going to essentially what we think is his apartment. He opens the door and he's back
It's
at the
just the
bus.
bus again. Okay, I
Yep.
see.
Right.
I see now. I see now.
That was my interpretation of it.
It's
Yeah,
bus. It's
I
it's the bus.
interpreted it.
It's the bus all the way down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on board.
Yeah, it took me some time to figure that one out, but I liked it.
You know what's funny? I actually remember when buses had the coin drop thing in the last
Mhm.
I do
panel.
too.
I mean,
So
the subway still kind of has them, but it's just more of a scan your badge thing anymore.
yeah.
Scan
Sure.
your card.
Harry's had
But
lots of big noses.
hmm
yeah. And a bunch of people who didn't actually have teeth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was actually
Well,
kind of funny.
Yeah,
I
I
did
thought this
also
one was
like
hilarious.
the tipping the top of his head.
Yeah.
Afternoon, sir.
And
The
he has
robots were
another
kind of fun.
appointment, so he just gives the top of his head to the
Right.
assistant. And then the guy comes in and talks to what he thinks is the doctor. It turns out to be the equipment, and the equipment's actually the doctor. It's great.
hmm
Right.
It's great.
Yeah, this was a fun. This was just a fun little strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could have almost have been in Mad Magazine.
Yes.
A little bit too sci-fi for Mad if it wasn't spoofing a sci-fi, but it's got that feel.
Sure.
Then we have Illustratos.
Then again,
It's just a one pager.
no, just an artist who's trying to get
Pager.
better at drawing the outside.
Something.
Yeah, it's just a spread. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did enjoy Sympathy for the Devil.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, I know that like I've noticed that they were talking about lyrics down at the bottom of the first page. And as
Jeez.
soon as I started to catch on to the song, I had to go listen to the song while I read it. It's pretty
Yeah,
great.
it is.
Pretty
This,
great.
this
Yeah.
is. It was funny because, like, even before getting to this, I'd been thinking that, like, I think that there's a lot of space for adapting song lyrics and or poems visually that
Yeah, I was
hasn't been
thinking that same
done.
thing. Yeah.
And then to read this and go, oh yeah, they nailed it.
Oh,
Mhm.
definitely.
For sure.
I just liked when it was like, pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I know that song.
Right. Woohoo. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Mama's Place was another
Fun read.
This is a fun read. Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Got these like weird lizard people and they're talking about
Lizards and beauties.
I think it's funny because it's like this lizard guy is like, oh, I have this great idea. I'm gonna like, I know I just want all this money from you guys, and I could just like use that to pay to go to Mama's place, but instead I'm gonna stick that money in my shoe and go to Mama's place and then tell them that, I left my money in my other pants and get away with it. And I'm like, what makes you think you're gonna get away with it?
Yeah.
I do like the lizards.
And
And
then
then
I also
apparently,
really like the very end of Mama's Place where
Yeah, that
like he sees people and is like, help me, and then they're like, oh, I wonder what happened. It makes me wonder what happened to our old pal Bob. And they just shot Bob. It's like
right.
great. Great.
Is Mark Hamill praying?
But Mark Hamill.
Well, I guess it looks more like Mark Hamill now than Mark Hamill then.
Confederate Mark Hamill.
Yeah, for sure.
Mark
This
Hamill.
one was, I like this one.
Is.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I really liked, I think, the next page when like he decays. This one was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I really liked this whole page.
This is decaying. I thought it was weird because it looks like he's a robot and then he's a human and then he's a skull.
Well, I think he's devolving or he's going backwards, I guess. He's
Oh, okay.
returning to the earth or whatever.
I just really liked the pictures and, took it as
Yeah.
something that was meant to be dark and meaningful, but didn't know what the hell it was. So,
Well, I also love that, like, you're zooming in on him to get to, you can see, like,
Yeah, inside the machine there's just man, but inside man there's just
and then you
being
zoom
done.
in on the man to
to
the
see the skull,
skull, and then
zoom in
zoom
on the skull.
into
Yeah, it's
nothing.
just a continuous zooming. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway. Whoever wrote it's kind of naff, but whatever.
I mean,
Whoever wrote that's full of shit. Probably a hack. It's not gonna make it anywhere.
Oh yeah, no,
wasn't his name
the
Matthew?
No, it's Mark.
Was it Mark?
Mark Hamill.
Oh,
Him too.
Good
back
jokes.
back cover is pretty cool too.
Yeah, agreed. Good back cover.
Don't know what's going on with it. I mean, looks like there's a face and a bunch of eyes or an extra eye.
uh, the long version, which is this one, is from Matthew.
Yeah, I know. I
There's a
know.
shorter version from Luke. So Luke is kind of like Mark. Mark played Luke.
Sure. Yeah. Oh shit, that's
he
pretty
did.
funny. Wow.
Yeah, so to our listeners, the Amber 2 is literally
Our Father who
Just the
art in
Lord's. It's
heaven,
just the Lord's Prayer. All the
Yeah,
just Lord's Prayer.
all
hallowed
the
be thy
text is the
name.
Lord's Prayer.
which is funny having Sympathy for the Devil being illustrated and the Lord's Prayer illustrated in the same issue.
Right.
It is pretty. We got surfers and we got religion. What do
Yeah.
you know?
All right. I know my choices.
I'm pretty sure I know my choice
The
is.
story was tough.
Oh, yes.
Story is tough.
Sticking with my original call on story, but Amber, Sympathy for the Devil.
Oh, we had three
Oh,
religious stories because we also did New York City.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Others.
Oh, it's like ground, heaven, and man.
I think the first one is my favorite story. I think
Yeah.
the
Time Out,
time opus.
which
So.
is also somewhat religious because it's a creation story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Taiwan was really good. I'm gonna save it for the my favorite panel though. I mean, like I could do it double up, but
I am. I'm doubling up. Time Out is my favorite story, and
My-
that 2-page spread is my favorite panel.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
my
definitely
favorite.
my favorite panel. So let's do panel first, I guess.
I mean, my favorite panels from a story I didn't even read.
Oh right, yeah, yep.
So are you going with this panel too, Peter?
Yes, I'm definitely going with the panel.
All right.
The entire issue. I don't even have any questions about. Like I get what you're saying with like the next two being really good too, and they are, but then
Right.
I don't see
No,
much of
I'm going with the same panel as you are. Matt, are you sticking with
The last page of A Space Story. It's
this one?
61 in my, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really good one too.
My favorite one is the dude with the scythe in Dragon World.
This
That-
one?
Yeah, look at that guy.
That's a great panel.
that is a
It
great
I
panel.
feel like
is.
you could pick any of the Dragon World art and be in a good place.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
what I'm
also
saying.
true.
I didn't read the story, but I'll be damned if it's not my favorite one.
Yeah.
Favorite panel, at least.
So
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite story is Time Out Opus.
Yeah, mine favorite one's Time Out Opus.
See, for me, I'm having trouble between Sympathy with the Devil and New York City. I think one of those is my favorite story.
This is a tough episode to
It
tough
is.
movie to pick.
Well, it's particularly for story because there's
Mhm.
only really 3 ongoing, and one of those is more of a serialized than an
You
ongoing.
mean the
Well, what
bus,
about
which is going to be my favorite ongoing?
Yes,
Zook is
mine too.
Who is? What is?
The
The bus?
bus.
The Zooks
Yeah.
the Zooks is an ongoing.
Okay, yeah, okay. 4.
Four.
4 ongoing. Good call.
Good call
Yeah.
So stories from Matt and Peter.
It's tough.
I'm gonna go with
It is.
sympathy for the devil. I was kind of hesitant yesterday as I was going through it because I feel like because it had that like musical note, I was giving it preference, but I'm still gonna go with it. I think it's great.
I think the fact that I mean, it's one that you have to know the song for it to evoke it, but like I start hearing the song
Mm-hmm.
as I'm
Yeah.
playing
No,
it.
as I said, I had to go back. Like I started reading it, and once I started got to that point where like, oh, this is like the song I know. I had to go start playing the song and just like read along to the song. That's literally what I had to do.
I was gonna go with New York City, but I'm sticking with A Space Story as my favorite story.
Nice.
That's a good call too.
Yeah.
That's a very
I'm gonna be true to myself.
You be true to yourself, man. You be true to yourself.
all right. So Peter and I are with the bus for
Heck
our
yeah.
ongoing. Matt,
Yeah,
Dillon.
I'm gonna tag onto that just because the other ongoings are.
Yeah. I mean, I almost went Airtight Garage just because it was so detailed and so beautiful that I have a feeling that when I read it all together, it's going to be a big deal pair of pages.
Mhm.
But the bus was just fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm also going with the bus.
Yeah. Yeah. The bus is very quickly becoming like other than Mobius, like the thing that I associate most with heavy metal. It's like Mobius and the bus to me like represent heavy metal at this point.
That's very interesting because I don't think I ever would have put the bus with that high of a like.
I
When you think of heavy metal, you think of the bus. You know.
Well, no, but let me explain it because it's not as simple as like when I think of heavy metal, I think of the bus. It's that like when I think of heavy metal, I think of Mobius. But in terms of defining heavy metal, the bus is the like
Type of story.
yeah, it's mostly fantasy, and when it's not fantasy, it's sci-fi,
It's the glue that
but
holds it together.
Yep. That's true. I
really
get it.
good
You're not
and
wrong.
just a little bit weird. We're gonna print it anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like yeah, we're mostly a fantasy magazine and maybe a sci-fi fantasy magazine, but also we don't have any fucking rules.
Right. We'll throw some mind fuckers in there for you.
Heck yeah.
Right. You know, it's like MC Escher in narrative form.
Right. Anything goes.
Right. Um So, I mean, and for that matter, the way it's split with a Devo ad in such a way that it takes you a minute to go, oh, that's just an ad.
Yep. I need to read this and not that. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I did that, so I get it.
I love how it's always paired with stuff where you're like, oh, this just looks like it's an extra, and then you're like, oh wait, no, this is actually like a half-page comic.
hmm hmm Yeah. You either almost miss it because it's something just thrown in with like the letters page, or
Mhm.
it's like ad stuff and you like read it and then you get to the ad and you're like, oh, wait, that's just an ad.
I
You got on
couldn't
the
tell
bus,
what
but
the
don't get
heck
a
the
Devo
Devo
album.
thing was. I was like, oh, Devo's second album. Oh, okay, that's an ad.
Right. I literally had to get down, even though I saw the Devo there, I had to get down to the Devo second album to go,
He,
oh, yeah,
he didn't
Devo's a
walk into
band.
he didn't walk into a Devo concert.
Right.
No,
The
that's
bus
what
is
Victor
the
said.
bus is just Devo's second album.
No, how buses have like signs up inside,
Yeah,
advertise.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is the advertisement in the
Sure.
bus.
Could be.
It's why he went back because it's like he got off the bus and as he was getting to his apartment door, he went, I really want to go to a Devo show. And it talked about a Devo show in that bus. I should just go back.
But he didn't go
And
back to the
he's
bus. He
magic.
just
So when he
opened his
opened his
door.
door,
Anyway,
All right,
there was Devo.
what do we got coming up next time?
Coming up next time, let us see.
1979-09 is on next.
Yeah, September of 1979. Let's see what it looks like.
We don't have enough digital copies of the new stuff.
No, issue 3 just came out too, and
Seriously?
they well, I mean, what they're doing digitally is you can only read it on their website. You can't download it.
That's
Yeah,
dick.
makes
So
it
I
hard.
don't have a way to share it. I don't even have a way to read it if I'm not connected to the internet,
That's
other
Uh,
than to read it. And like that
well,
kind of frustrates me.
It
It
looks
was really good. So like when and if you guys get your issue ones or issue twos rather, we should roll.
Yeah, I need to
Pandora
actually go
bugged their
read my issue 2.
and issue 3 came out this week, though not to subscribers. They had an issue like it's in the shops,
So,
but they didn't manage to get it to most of their subscribers, and like they're still trying to figure out what's going on. So
okay, fair enough.
yeah,
As long as it's something where it's like, okay, this is something we gotta fix. That's
yeah,
great.
they're off to an interesting beginning.
Yeah.
Looks like we get two airtight garage
Oh,
chapters
nice. Do we get anything
next
any
month.
new starting
We get some Gray Morrow, Buck
okay.
Rogers in the
Oh, Buck
25th
Rogers.
century with Gray Morrow
Well, yeah.
art.
More of
Duck
a-
Dodgers? That's great.
Yeah,
Bus
more of a
will
I
Duck
love
Dodgers
Duck
return.
guy.
Dodgers. Sorry, bad joke. Anyhow.
Another Val Merrick has the back cover. Another Montelier and a
Boss.
Michael Moorcock story.
What was going on there? That was weird.
Soft Landing looks kind of cool.
Go
The
back to
doll
Soft
looks
Landing.
trippy.
This
That
looks
looks
like an awesome
familiar.
issue.
We can't go back. We have to just go forward. This is all teaser.
Yeah, this looks
I
like an
know it's
awesome
all
issue.
teaser,
This looks
but
good.
I was curious. It's fine.
Never be curious when you read it.
Thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome, Peter.
There you go. There's your Soft Landing again.
Yeah, it's like that one that we saw where he like comes out of the sky and lands with this, but it's different.
Yeah.
Well, that's been a common theme throughout heavy metal. It was in the movie.
Yeah.
It's been in several issues.
Yep. All right. I was wondering if they had any like new
The Buck Rogers looks kind of cool.
the
It looks long
Druid.
too, which is nice.
We need another like Arabian Night story or something.
Anything Corbin would be good.
I'm
Yeah.
certain that there's more Den coming.
Yeah, eventually. Grail War is a story like a prison story.
Fuck, this issue looks
That's
rad.
some pretty cool looking art there.
The bus looks fun.
Plus, is always
I am
fun.
excited
Grow
to read this.
between more stuff to read, like read.
Or not.
Oh,
There's
I
another
wasn't
Only
saying we were
Connect.
gonna read it.
I'm gonna report back on Dragon World next time.
Oh, is that the second Only Connect in this issue?
I think maybe.
Yeah, I thought I saw. So we get more Only Connect. That's cool.
Who knows, man?
This reminds me of Dracula. Oh wait, no, this is that one that
More Telefield.
Yeah. Is this the end of Telefield? I think they made mention in this one that we just read that Telefield wasn't in it and we had to wait for the ending.
Possible.
It might be the end of Telefield. Listeners, we might be ending Telefield soon. We'll find out.
Way back in 1979.
Yeah, way back in 1970.
Elric looks promising.
Which looks promising?
Elric, yeah, we're looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Though it's mostly text.
Yeah, I'll probably read this one though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
I might graze the text and just check out the eye candy.
And we do
Wait,
have
wait. So that
metal...
was like go back a few. This the weird one that reminds me of the one we saw in this issue where we're like, oh, it looks cool, but like, and it's like all floaty, cloudy looking stuff.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that
I think it is
Right,
from the same.
Yeah, same thing. Same.
it's continuation of it?
No, I don't know if it's the same story, but it's the same
Oh,
artist.
same author. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right on.
Yeah, so it looks cool. We do have a metal Erlant that I can share out. So
Metal
just-
Helen.
we have options. I definitely want to do this. Look at that. There was a collected New Tales of the Arabian Nights.
Nice.
with a Harlan Ellison introduction. So
Cool.
one of my favorite heavy metal covers.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The back cover is sick.
I like the robot playing harmonica, the like funky robot.
The Elvis funky robot.
Right.
Elvis Funky Robot.
All right, Matt.
We'll continue after the next page.